Welcome to my channel. I hope you will subscribe to it, where every day I just teach the Bible more than once, and you can hit the bell so you get notified every time I put something out, and then help me get this out to as many other people as I can. Way back in 1972, 50 years ago, I was just starting to walk with the Lord, and I was involved in a college career group at our church in Phoenix. I had just gotten out of the Army at the end of the year before, and in the early 70s like that, this was during the Jesus movement. Got to kind of study some history to get behind that, but there was a great deal of emphasis on teaching about spiritual gifts. And I met a guy who was really heavy, kind of big, a fat guy, okay, really. And he asked what my spiritual gift was. I told him I didn't know, that was kind of a new thing for me. So he proceeded to tell me that his spiritual gift was tap dancing. Tap dancing, a spiritual gift. Now, I read all that I could find in the New Testament about spiritual gifts, but I didn't find anything about tap dancing. So that didn't make a lot of sense to me. Romans 12, verse 6 tells us how to use our gift, no matter what it is. This is how you use your gift, no matter what it is. We have different gifts according to the grace given to us. If a man's gift is prophesying, let him use it in proportion to his faith. Okay, I still haven't found tap dancing among the spiritual gifts, but God does give us different gifts according to the grace given to us. I suppose he could give the gift of tap dancing if he needed someone to tap dance. He can do anything he wants. Whatever your gift is, the call is to use it in proportion to your faith. Use it in proportion to your faith. You could say, use the gift God gave you to serve him in proportion to your trust in him. In other words, you trust him and you move in faith and use how he gifted you to serve, to make a difference, to have an impact for him somehow. So here's how it works. If your gift was tap dancing, at some point you'd have to move out and tap dance for him. You'd have to actually go do it. That's how it works. Now, I'm convinced that most of us have a gift mix, or and for me, teaching and preaching has always been a part of that gift mix or gift profile. Back in early 1974, I was scheduled. I was in my first year, at the second semester of my first year of Bible college, and I was scheduled to give my first sermon on a Sunday evening at a Sunday evening service at this small church where I was doing a student youth ministry on the weekends. First sermon, man. And you know what? I was petrified. I was scared to death. I panicked. Ended up in the preacher's office on our knees praying. And then I went out shaking like a leaf and preached my first sermon. I almost quit over that. I was so scared. But I got a note from a guy who encouraged me to keep going, so I did. And you know what? I preached multiple sermons every week for over 30 years. And then beyond, I still do some preaching, obviously, here. I've been preaching now for almost 49 years. Here's the point. Use your gift by trusting God. By trusting God. Step out in faith and use the gift God's called you to use to make a difference for him. Use it to serve. I will talk to you soon.